All right, so here we are. It's a second take, and like we were on about for how 15, 16 minutes last time, and I was like,
Yep.
okay, where did it go? Where did the recording go? And I was like, oh, I had to press that button. I mean, like an anchor, I used to invite someone, and then that's it. It used to record, and then but
Yeah,
anyway,
mate. Yeah.
what's 99%? I don't know, but anyway, we're
I
here.
don't either, because I noticed that. I thought, what the hell's.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
0%, 1% is Sunday was nine. Anyway, so yeah, so we're here, So let's just get into it, okay? So
Okay.
it's we're recording this after a long time and a second take that is also.
Yeah.
So choices. Well, last time we recorded, choices said Story Loom was going to end, and that happened.
Mhm.
And now choices is being bought over by an AI company. Go on. What do you think about it? And sorry, I had to make you say it again. Go on.
Mate, it's funny because I don't think it's going to go well for them. I don't think it will. Like,
Yeah.
there's too much, like, because they said, didn't they, a few weeks, months ago, that they don't, they refuse to use AI. All it's
Yeah.
done by like artists and everything. Like they said that in a reply to somebody who asked it.
And it's not something we're just making up or something of a vendetta against. But, you know, we saw the post where Choices actually talked about company being bought over by another AI company. And people were posting under that comment section. And I don't want to say they were negative comments, but they were hypercritical of this fact that they think one comment even said that AI is like a cancer to the artist, and it's like using AI. And come on, man! If you look at the book covers, like Deadliest Game or any other book covers, or the upcoming book covers, also like I took a look at this spoiler book cover that you sent me about Crimes of Passion Book 3. You can definitely tell that they are AI generated
Yeah,
book
100%.
covers, right? No similarity between book cover and real book sprites. There were never that much similarity, but there were some similarities. Whatever. These days, you can tell like what's made by AI and what's made by human.
100%. And it's just ridiculous, in my opinion. Just going down this route. It's actually saddening to see as well, to be fair. I just don't think they'll change from here. They'll say, oh, they'll bring back old books, but, like,
Yeah, they
knowing that
did
they'll be
say
done
that.
by AI, no.
I mean, old books will always be old books if they are not
Yeah.
given the same attention. Look at Blades 2, Blades 2 was what? Um, I don't want to say it was a bad book, but compared to Blade 1, we could see like the change of writer. Like Andrew was not there. The change was noticeable. So I think bringing back old book is, yeah, it's a good step. We enjoy those books, but the writing should also be up to the quality
Yep.
of the
But
previous
knowing
book.
now some of it could be written by AI is like one of the most stupidest things they could have done.
Yeah. And I remember you
Like,
said something about in the last time we recorded about that Friends with Benefits books, male love interest, art scene. Would you like to say that again and clarify
oh,
what you
yeah,
meant?
yeah. Well, basically, I showed you a picture of it, and he didn't
Although,
have any nipples. It's like, how did nobody notice that? I,
yeah. Like if you are writing a scene, like a lot of proofreading needs to be done with choices. Like a lot of typos are there in choices, recent
yeah,
stories. But sometimes you can overlook them. But when it's about an art scene of a character that that you're gonna see, it's a love interest, and it's one time you're gonna see him, and you
yeah,
see like, oh wait, he has no nipples. And how did it get past the creators? Like, didn't they even bother to give it a second, third look? Like, my man is missing two nipples right over there, and missing proportions of arm. Like, what the hell is going on there?
yeah. I don't think it'll change, to be fair. Like, if it was drawn by like an artist, I'm not saying it's not. We don't know, but
Yeah,
I just don't
that's the
think
problem.
it should have got through anybody like that.
I agree with that. But what do you think? Like, what do you fear? Like, you're a VIP. You have a VIP subscription, right? So,
Yes.
how does it concern you? Like this change in the company? in the management section. How does it bother you? How does it concern you?
After Terrorfest, I might be gone, not pay for VIP anymore.
That would be
I'd,
understandable. And also the fact that they're lowering some things like the diamond ads and other things, and bringing significant changes to those also.
yeah. Uh, yeah. I mean, w-
So do you
doing
think that
like,
could be because of the new company?
do you know what? I was actually thinking that putting the diamond ad option from 100 to 10 is like, bro, that's like a 90% drop.
Yeah, it's a huge drop.
Do it to at least 25 or 20 or something.
Yeah, 20. Yeah,
But the diamond pass thing where you get 15 free choices, I do agree with that. Like, you could finish a whole book with that. Like,
yeah,
okay, I agree with that, but at least do it to like 7, 8, 5. It's like got a couple of diamond options and hairstyle, an outfit, and about 2 or 3 diamond options. Like additional scenes.
yeah.
It's like
So how many were there before?
15.
15. Yeah, man. I mean, 7, 8 would have been, justifiable. But do you get to choose like which 7 scenes you want, or are they
Yes, yes, yes,
fixed?
yes. You can do like which as many diamond options as you want with them 5. Well, 15. Well, it's 5 now, obviously, but yeah.
And this is a only VIP feature.
Yes, but obviously the non-VIPs have like a book pass which you can read unlimited. Pardon me,
Yeah.
unlimited chapters for 24 hours.
And nothing changed with that.
Nope.
That's yeah. I mean, I see like how they're trying to bring about these changes,
Yeah.
but so what do you think about in terms of the quality of the books? Well, like most of the books that we're seeing these days are like heavily smart books, and like even like if you look at Nanny for Book One, yeah, that was also a smart book, but that had a smart plot also, a really good one. But these days, some books were getting just only smart, and they promise like they have a plot of some big plot, like either
Hearts on fire.
supernatural or some. Sorry.
Hearts on fire. I'm sorry, but I
Yeah.
don't. I don't think that book's as good as everybody says it is. You take the
Yeah.
tension out
Hot
with.
shot.
You take the tension out with Shay. What do you get? You have just been bloody saved by somebody with a fight, and first thing you do is ask him out on a date to a bar and have a hook and have a make-out scene. What?
Yeah.
You're not going to go to the hospital for like carbon monoxide? Like,
Yeah.
bro, what? Get
Yeah.
out of
These
here,
things are
man.
getting. These things will get dumber. Because the thing is that the Nanny Affair book one was like just one thing, and then everything that comes after it they're just like like okay, we already had like we know what you have an experience with what smut books feel like.
Yeah,
So I think that's the problem with this. But but we also have like some positive things like Deadliest Game. What a book that was. And Terrorfest is coming up, so
yeah,
hopefully that would be something great.
100%. I hope it's good because after that book, I might be gone.
But
No, not gone from Troyes, but be gone from paying for VIP or anything. After spending nearly over
yeah,
£250 in the last year, including VIP, like monthly, getting it
yeah,
off monthly, 1 month having it, 1 month not, whatever, and like the passes and stuff like that. Over
yeah, yeah.
£250.
Yeah. I remember you even bought me VIP
Yeah,
few times.
yeah. So obviously, not, I don't really count that per se because it's a gift to you. No matter how much you use it or not, it's still a gift towards you. But like the quality has gone down significantly lately. Like
Yeah,
it's just meet love interest, hook up.
and yeah,
Like,
that's it. That's just it. But yeah, at the same time, Deadliest Game is one of those books that really, really surprise you and such a quality class book.
yeah,
And on the other side, you see like the other books, like be it, I don't think like I haven't completed Cursed Heart yet, but kind of lost that spark for me also, compared to book one.
yeah,
Like, and if you look at other books also, take a look at Alpha, you take a look at unbridled. I mean, it's kind of they all revolve around the same thing, the kind of smut, And
No,
once
no,
you've
no,
read,
no, no. Hold on. This is where I disagree in a sense. The
Mhm.
thing I like about this is the thing I don't realize, right? And it's just an observation, not a criticism.
Yeah,
People will say stuff like, "Oh, Alpha's bad because of the smut and that," but yet they'll praise stuff like Wolf Bride, saying it's natural because Bastine is a werewolf and it's natural, but yet they'll criticize Alpha, even though it's more or less the same thing because they're soulmates. What's the difference?
yeah. Basically, they're the same thing. I mean, basically, it's just a gender customizable Bastine in per se. But the thing I think with Alpha is that it had like a smut scene every single chapter. I think that's where the thing is that even like Kala is sick or something, like she's almost gonna die. And even then, there was a hookup scene. It almost reminded me of Crimes of Passion, when we learned about how Juliana died and all the thing, and then we hook up with Tristan in the car, which was, by the way, a terribly written scene compared to that. The scene in Alpha was, a proper scene in a way. You know what I mean? Like if you're going for a scene, just go like write it with your heart out. So that was Alpha, but that's the thing.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Alpha or Dirty Little Secret?
dirty little secrets.
Why? It had the same premise as per se as Smutsley's every chapter as Alpha, so what's the difference there?
Yeah, the difference I would say is that um, I think
Take out
they
the plot.
experimented
What is the difference?
in terms of plot. I think there was more drama in
No,
Dirty
no,
Little
no, no, no. I
Secret in
say
terms of
take out the
comedy.
plot. Take out the plot
Oh,
altogether for both books. It has the same premise. Hookups every chapter. Smut every chapter. Handjob
They're
probably
pretty
every
much same.
chapter.
Yeah, they're
Things
pretty much same. I would agree. I think in Durable Secrets there is a little bit like twist even in the smart sense, but so is there in Alpha. So yeah, they're pretty much the same. I mean, yeah, like in terms of scenes, yeah.
I just think, and this is where I think it gets a bit iffy for me because they can do Smut well, but like I can do agree with what people say, and they'll say stuff like, "Oh, it's a single love interest book, get over it," and that. But like they're soulmates. There was an actual reasoning probably behind it all.
Mm.
And towards the end of the book, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think I've seen people bring this up, but when you turn into a werewolf, spoilers obviously, sorry, doesn't
If you
but
haven't read it.
didn't the like drive go up per se? Let's just say, like their sex drive go up, which is understandable. Like their hunger
Yeah,
and stuff like this, fair enough.
exactly. Yeah. That was
But
there.
like,
Yeah. Like some sort of animalistic characteristic were coming out. Yeah, that was something interesting to read. Yeah.
but also what I think is, I don't think it can be written well. Like the character development. Okay, that's the thing I've just realised. With Alpha, at least it had a bit of character development. Other than, sorry, I almost swore then. Other than like Dirty Little Secrets, where the love interest said the ex's name, and then wanted to hook up after. I kicked the bloody person out of the ass if they said that. I'm sorry, but no. I just think at least it's the same premise, but I think it made more sense to Smut in Alpha than it did into Dirty Little Secrets. But Dirty Little Secrets, I prefer more than Alpha. But
Yeah,
to be
I think
fair,
just because it. Yeah.
sorry, like with Dirty Little Secrets, like I don't think there were too many repercussions for what people did. Like
Mm.
breaking somebody's leg for not
Yeah.
like with the scene, like when you can like have stuff against the characters and stuff like that. There's no repercussions, and I want to get into that to something else right now. Do you think there should be more repercussions and like do you agree with the forced forgiveness in some books? Like where you're forced to forgive a
I,
character? I think to me, my opinion is I don't like that. I want to have animosity. I want tension. Do you know what I mean? Like, no.
I,
Oh,
yeah.
look, you did this.
I,
Next chapter, everything's okay.
yeah. I think there should be consequences,
Yeah.
like uh, Wake the Dead, where there was consequence of every choices you made,
Mm.
no matter big or small. So yeah, something like that.
Because that's what annoys me, actually. It's like, have you read... I don't know if you've ever read the latest chapters, have you? Wait, The Deadliest Game, did you read the chapter after when they lock us up?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. I have read until the last chapter.
Honestly, as much as I like The Deadliest Game, that really annoyed me. Yes, they were just
Yeah.
acting, but it's like, the main character forgive them almost instantly.
Yeah.
Literally, Dante
I see
literally
what
lied
you're
us
doing.
to us straight away. Like, I don't like that. Like, that's what it kind of, that's where it came from. Okay, they did it to protect us, but, like, the Force of Forgiveness I dislike very, very much. Like, very
Yeah.
dislike.
Yeah. I think that would make it more complicated. It could bring, like make choices meaningful,
Mm,
like Wake the Dead. And ultimately, that book was like kicked to the curb after it came back from hiatus. But yeah, I think one book per year should be there, like
mm,
where your choices really, really matter.
yeah. And um, I think this is an exclusive per se, but I have been hearing Terrorfest has got 5 love interests.
Oh, yeah, man. That is gonna be
So,
something of like,
look, I don't think it's a spoiler per se if you know the love interests and like the covers and stuff like that. I don't think
yeah.
it is a
It is just
spoiler, but it's
information.
not doesn't spoil the plot. But I've got
No,
something to
no, no. This
excite
is
you
just
here. Look,
information.
well, whatever's going on with the AI, I don't like it. I'm going to summarize it. I don't like it. If it changes drastically, I think what annoyed most people is instead of just saying you've been taken over, release a statement the next day saying how they're going to interpret it. And I think somebody said it perfectly. If they're going to use just AI just to absolutely write every single book, no, I'm out. But if they're going to use it to brainstorm ideas, do you know what I mean? Like, can you think of an
Yeah.
idea like this? How could the plot twist be happening? I don't like
Yeah.
copy it word for
Like,
word, but
yeah.
like brainstorming.
Yeah.
Somebody else said this, not
Exactly.
my
Exactly.
opinion. I agree.
Exactly.
But if they're going to use it
Yeah.
just to write the stories, no.
Yeah. It's like, you want to do your homework,
Yeah,
just don't tell the AI to do your homework, but get help. Like, if you're stuck on a problem, like, ask AI about the concept
yeah,
or like what you need to do, but don't ask the AI, like, okay, solve my whole assignment and just I'll submit it. That's just,
exactly.
you know,
I think that's where it could work.
bonkers.
As much as I hate it, the artist bit I don't agree with. If they're going to do it to use for backgrounds and for
Right.
outfits,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
That would be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if they're using it just to
I mean,
brainstorm
yeah,
ideas for like writing, like for
exactly.
plots, for stuff, I
Exactly.
can get over that. It's like me saying to you, innit,
Yeah.
mate? Copy what's X add X equals Y, and then
Mm.
you're doing the
Exactly.
same. You like in English or something, you wouldn't just write what is why does Sam open her leg so much? I give you an answer, and then you do it word for
Yeah.
word.
If
You would
this is this,
like
then
go over
X,
it.
and this is not, then Y. Yeah, this is how the program.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, and then Deadliest Game, if you have a main male character, then male main character, and then in that scene where we recap, I see the male main character wearing a female outfit. What the heck is that?
I think to be fair though, mate, throughout that book, I think that was one of the very rare instances of a mistake.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
one or
probably just a
two. I
coding
did.
error, to be honest. Like, I can get over that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But
But that was like really noticeable. Yeah,
okay, like before we get on to something more positive, mate. For me, I know it's your podcast, but if they're using it just to do everything AI, I'm out. But if they're
that's
doing it to
wrong. That's
brainstorm
wrong.
ideas, like, how could this work? Let's put our own twist to that. Could it be
Yeah,
work? Does it work? Do you know what I mean? There's stuff like that. Or
yeah.
if they're doing it to
And
proofread stuff, then
it's a good thing.
a good thing.
Positive way. Positive way of doing that. Yeah, exactly. All right.
Right.
All right, so it's almost 20 minutes. So let's end it here today, and let me just check like how to do this, like work this out, save and everything. So I don't want to just make it longer because it would be even harder to download this. So let's see how it works first,
Yeah.
and then we can carry it on
Right.
from here on.
Just
Right?
quickly.
Of course, not this episode. I'm gonna publish this one as is, but this is just a part one. We'll continue the part two next week, some
Yep.
other
Yep. Yep.
time. And
Quick.
meanwhile, yeah, I will be excited to watch England.
Yeah, just quickly.
Yeah,
Terrafest. Apparently, it's got 5 love interests. One's customizable, the rest are
yeah,
not.
yeah.
And apparently,
And also share the big information about one love interest.
it is a gender customizable and one of them non-binary.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I've got very exciting news. It's going to be exactly like It Lives, with like the power scores. Like you've got your choices have genuine
Oh my
consequences. Like
goodness. Oh my goodness.
everybody
I'm
can die.
excited, man.
Anybody can die, even
Oh my
including the
goodness.
love interests and the main character, I believe.
Wow. You know what? I just wish at this point it wasn't a murder mystery book and actually a horror book.
Mate, don't you know
Oh my
something?
goodness, that would have been
It's a
yeah.
17 plus, mature. Do you
Yeah.
know
That's
why?
yeah.
Because it's
Why?
a sexy, smutty book. It's because it's got violence and gore, apparently.
Oh yeah. That's good, man. I think it's gonna be amazing
Hold
book,
on,
and I
though.
think it could be the book of the year. Yeah.
Why is one of them gender customizable, but the rest are not? Just saying.
Yeah. Probably the gender customizable one is like our crush, so they could be like the more dominant character.
Yeah.
You know that could be it. But 5 love interest, man.
Hold
That's
on.
ooh,
5
ooh.
love interests? Bloody hell.
Yeah, man. That's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. But makes sense. Like people are gonna die,
Hold
like
on.
the school and
Wait.
everything.
It lives. There was.
Is that?
Wait. There were 5 in that one, there?
There were four,
Wait.
five. The
There was
first one, yeah.
Daisy in book 1. No, say book
I
2.
think
It was
six.
Beneath. There was
Now
Andy,
beneath
wasn't there?
was four. Beneath was four. It lives in the woods. I think there was Ava, there was Lucas, there was Andy, there was Connor, there was Stacy.
Yeah, mate.
5 or 6 love interests were there.
Apparently, I know you said you're going to end it, but apparently, I have heard and I've seen where it's going to have like you have a fortitude score or something like where you have to pick them
Mm,
options, but it doesn't say. Like you've got to pick neutral options, like depending on
mm,
what you think goes best. Like kind of like It Lives,
yeah,
like a willpower
yeah.
score.
So basically, what he's been saying, like you want a book where your choices matter.
Yep,
This is a book
yep,
where your choices gonna matter.
yep.
Oh man, looking forward to it so much.
I have. And
Yeah, man.
always, I will get you VIP so we can both read it more or less at the same time. Unfortunately, it's
Yeah,
not
man.
coming out on my birthday. It's coming out on the 26th. Damn. Oh,
It's coming out on 26th,
yes. Pardon.
and it's coming out on your birthday.
No, my birthday's on the 31st.
No, it's not. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, you can still have the lingering excitement on your birthday.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I think I'm excited, and I think everyone else would be excited about Terrorfest too. After the information is
yeah.
shared and stuff.
And it's
Yeah.
coming from very reliable sources. So,
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. So we're not bullshitting our way here and everything, right? So I think we wrapped it up quite well. Like AI usage. And I think you really said it well, and how using AI in a positive way, in a better way, could actually give them a push toward the right direction instead of just blatantly using AI for everything. So that's something really
yeah,
good suggestion there. And
yeah.
Terrorfest, I'm on my toes now.
Like I said, if it's just doing it just to generate images, I'm out. But if it's just doing it to
Yeah,
brainstorm,
it's a good thing. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, mate. I think,
All right then. So that'll be it for today, and then I think we should come back more. I've done it like after 6 5 months, and that we should do it more often. Like before.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
All right. Okay. So take care, and we'll do it again sometime soon. All right.
Okay, I'll
Let's
let you
go.
end it because, yeah, I don't want to mess up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to record it again. Oh,
Oh.
Jesus, no. Okay. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, our audience will be able to hear this take, second take.
Yep,
Yeah. You are about to leave studio while uploading.
yep,
End call for all.
yep.
Okay. End call for all.